Check, check, check. Oh, I didn't get a sound check on you. Go ahead and give me a sound check, Sean.
Check, check, check.
Okay.
Jupiter on his throne. I am ready to hand out unspeakable damage
I
on the
know.
enemies of Rome.
Yeah. The nice thing in this version of the scenario, which didn't happen in the last version or last week, is that when these Draugr go down, they are removed from play. So they cannot pass recovery checks once they go down to get back up. So that's one
Oh,
of the
sweet.
special rules in that scenario. So that's actually going to help. So once they're gone, they're gone. I'm going to go check on Bessie.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I should have added an extra turn to this scenario. I think 6 turns is just
Gonna be
my
tight.
normal design philosophy. I feel like I would have added an extra turn to this. So
Yeah,
I don't
maybe
know.
because you're rewriting this, right? So maybe first solo play add a turn or two. Since
Yeah,
it's just me, because if it was like
correct.
multiple leagues playing
Yeah,
nice
yeah,
together,
yeah,
they
yeah.
could
That would,
separate and
yeah, and kind of concentrate on it. With 3 characters, everybody's move is just like really, really important. And we know that as time goes by, things are going to go wrong. That's just the nature of the game. The nature of die rolls. One turn, Marsalis gets tied up and isn't able to do exactly what he wants to do. That's going to be tough times. Wow, a flash. Doggone it. Just have to keep an eye on it and see if there's any more of those. Hmm. Howdy, howdy, everybody. Howdy, Jim Stute. William Schmidt Watson. We're about to go live, babe. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Hey, everybody. This is Dave here at Pulp Alley, and today we are playing a live game, the tabletop game Pulp Alley Adventures. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're going to have a lot of fun today. We have Sean Hudson joining us from Parts Unknown. Actually, I think it's El Paso, Texas, if I remember
If it's
right.
unknown, don't tell
Yeah.
anybody.
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso.
Yes, sir. Not to be confused with deep in the heart of El Paso, because
Oh, okay.
I'm about as far from the heart of Texas as you can get.
Yeah, that's a heck of a drive getting over to El Paso. There's a lot of long, empty highway to drive through to get to El Paso. It is one of those places that's out in the middle of nowhere.
What are we playing today?
Today we're playing the fog scenario. The fog scenario comes out of the China Station book. It was originally published in 2019. In October of 2019 was when the fog scenario was originally published. There were a few changes once I got around to putting it into the book. So if you're following along, you want to use the book version, is what we're kind of going with. So we have one league. We're not necessarily using the solo rules. It's not important. This is more like a game mastered scenario. So I'll be running the baddies. I'm not going to use a hand of cards though. Sean drew his cards. He's got a nice hand of cards. Run through your cameras real quick, sweetheart, and make sure you got everything. So there's a dice camera. There's the overhead shot. And there's camera 4. All right. So we are continuing to use the same characters that we used last time. So if you downloaded that off of the Pulp Alley Players group over there on the Facebook, then you know we have Marcellus, Lucius, and he only gets half of his league for this scenario. So that means 2 of the or 3 of the characters stay behind, possibly recovering from their injuries. Uh, so he's only starting with 3 characters for this scenario. Lucius is on this side over here. Marcellus is in the middle, and Porcius is over here on his right. All right, and that's where we start the scenario. Sean has at his disposal 3 cards: Breakaway, Focus, and Lucky Break.
Oh, that's nice.
Those are.
Those are
That's a
nice.
really good starting hand. I think that he'll be using all of those fairly quickly. We'll see. There's very little cushion in this scenario. He has 6 turns to complete it. To get the major plot point to appear, he's got to complete all 4 of the minor plot points. And then that makes the major plot point appear. And then he's got to complete the major plot point. There's just like no cushion at all in this. It's got to be go, go, go. So we'll see how it goes. The first character that he activates each turn is going to get a yellow card.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and shuffle up all your decks over there, Bessie. And Sean, here we go, sir. Here we go. What do you want to do first?
Let me start with Lucius.
Okay.
Yellow card.
He's your sidekick. So starting with Lucius means he's going to get a yellow card. Bessie, draw him a yellow card. Thing in the fog. Draw a random peril for this character. Lucius, you need to show me 2 successes with might or finesse. And this is bad. I mean, you've got 3 die 8 in finesse. If you blow this, not only do you take those 2 hits, but it also ends your activation. What do you want to do? Do you want to use that focus, or do you want to trust in Bessie's die rolling and let her try and get 2 successes for you on 3 die 8?
Well, I trust Bessie infinitely, but I will use focus
Okay.
to burn through.
He says focus is going to be used. That's going to get him a 4th dice, and here we go. Here you go, Bessie. Show it to him. 2 successes is what you needed, and that's what you got, was the 2 successes. So you're at that point, your activation can continue as normal. What do you want to do?
He's the one. He's center, right?
Lucius is over on your left flank. He's the one on the left.
On the left.
Yeah. So his nearest plot point is this fellow in green over here, the survivor over here.
Yeah. Let me go towards him.
Okay, so a 6-inch move towards
Like,
that fella will put you about 3 inches from him, and you could throw
yeah, let
peel
me
him at that fella.
hook my peel at that evil
Okay,
denizen of the deep.
all right.
Oh,
So for
sorry,
your shooting,
jogger.
you normally start with 3. That short range is going to get you a 4th dice. And these things are reanimated, so it does not get to dodge and it does not get to shoot back because it does not have those skills. Here is the roll: 4 successes, and it would
Yes.
have to roll a 4 dice health check. Bessie, 4 dice health check. And no surprise there, it goes down. Not only does it go down, but the special rule for this scenario is that when a denizen goes down in this scenario, they are removed from play. So it
Yay.
is gone. Dang it.
Yes.
All right. Well, so one good play. That's not going to help. I still think they're doomed. Doomed as doomed can be. You still have 2 characters left that haven't activated. You have your leader and your level 2 character. Now, in between, if you went for your nearest plot point, it's that lady standing over there by the wall, but you also have a denizen lurking back behind the tent. So, what do you think you want to do here?
And that's Marcellus closest to that one, right?
Yes.
Let me go ahead and I'll basically do the same thing as moving
Yep.
towards it.
Yep. Okay. So a 6-inch move will put you just an inch or so away from her. And then you can throw your pilum
Yes,
at
sir.
the uh, the the uh, the fellow lurking back behind that tent. All right. Let's take a look here. Yeah. Marsalis normally rolls 3 die 10. That's going to get him a 4th dice for the range. And that's it. Those pilum are deadly. Deadly. The iron shank hits. No!
Oh, what?
3 1s and 1 4.
I didn't roll that one just for those playing at
Oh, I
home.
can't believe Bessie would roll so badly. That means he gets 1 success, and 1 success does what to a reanimated character? It makes it growl, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, but fortunately that pile will bend and hang in him and slow him down
I know.
for the next
You
for
would
the
think
next
so.
round.
You'd think so, but nah, not these Draugr.
Hey,
All right.
You should.
You still have Porcius over
Okay,
there
Porcius
behind the tent. He could
Porcius is gonna come around.
and throw a pilum at him too.
Yeah, but go around towards.
You want to be defending Marsalis? You want to
Yeah,
present
towards
yourself as the
Marsalis.
nearest?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep.
So you are about 1 inch in front of Marsalis. And
And
at
then
that range, you're going to throw your pilum. You'd normally get 2 dice. That'll
it's
get you
3.
your 3rd dice for range. All right. Better let Bessie roll this. 3 die 6. Let's see how many successes she could get. 4s or better. She gets 1 success. And
Come on,
that's
Legionnaire.
not enough. That's not enough to stop my Draugr. All right. So now the Draugr are going to start activating. Let's go ahead and just do that fella. So he's
Sure.
going to advance on Porcius. Draugr's rolling 3 die 6 to attack. No, he's had 2 javelins thrown at him. Okay, he's down to rolling 1 die 6. Porcius would normally roll 3 dice. He's been in a fight. That's going to take him down to 2 dice. Or you could try to dodge with 1 dice.
Or he could break away.
He could break away. Do you think you want to use it now?
No, I'll use my brawl.
Okay. So you got 2 dice to brawl. It only has 1 dice to brawl. Here is the roll. Bessie, I'm going to drop all those in the cup and let's see what you can do. We need 2 successes to do anything at all. No successes, but also the Draugr also has no successes. So that is a stalemate right there, and they are done.
Man,
They are clawing at each other. So
my
now my Draugr are going to activate. Let's see what kind of range I have. If I can make it to Lucius.
you can't.
Bet you he's got 12 inches
You
to
got
Lucius.
nothing.
He does, in fact. All right. So this Draugr over here is going to rush at Lucius. So you can brawl with 3 die 8. Sorry, I'm gonna have to correct that because you've been in a fight. You can brawl with 2 die 8.
He hasn't
You,
been in.
yeah. Any fight counts as a fight. So throwing
Oh,
a
including
javelin at
shooting.
somebody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any kind of
Okay.
fighting counts as fighting. So you could brawl with 2 die 8. You could shoot with 3 die 8 as it rushes you, or you could dodge with 2 die 6. So you have 3 different choices there. Dodge with 2 die 6, or you could use your breakaway. You have a shooting of 3 die 8 or a brawl of 2 die 8. I guess the shooting would be the better option if you want to go offensive. You want to try and shoot it with 3 die 8?
Yeah, let me
Dodge
do
it?
that. Let me shoot it
Okay.
with 3 die 8.
All right, here we go. It's rolling 3 die 6. 3 die 6 versus 3 die 8. Here you go.
Son of a
Lucius
bitch. I'm
needs a
not
new
doing
pair of
this
sandals.
anymore. Quit mixing them together.
Wow.
Quit mixing them together.
Not
I don't
a
like that.
single
Whoa!
success from
Told you that.
Lucius. Lucius is going to have to take a 2 dice health check. He's got 3 dice to do it on because he is armored. Wow, Lucius.
I apologize for his
She's
deeds.
blaming me.
I got it.
But you passed your health check, and Lucius is now tied up.
Dang it.
Lucius is tied up in that fight now. Not good. Not good at all. That's going to slow him down 1 turn, and that's going to cost big time.
Yeah.
Okay. That ends the turn almost. I still have 1 more Draugr standing over there by the front gate. He does not have 12 inches to rush anybody, so what he will do is stumble forward 6 inches towards Marcellus. That ends the turn. And now we're going to start a new turn. So over here on this side, we have Porcius locked up with a Draugr here. Marcellus is free to go after that plot point. Lucius is tied up with a Draugr over here. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is going to get rough. And we're going to start the new turn. This is only a 6-turn scenario. Sean, you drew a just reward.
Just reward.
When you pass
That's
a
funny
peril.
because that's exactly what I was looking at in my deck at home.
Yeah.
Pass the peril, you become the director. Whoa,
Yep.
that looks like
Yeah.
a good card for me to burn at some point.
Yeah. I would agree. Okay. So, starting turn 2, the first character that activates is going to have to get a yellow card. Who's going to be the first character to activate on turn 2? Oh, this is tough.
Man, that is a tough one because if I let me go. It's a hard concentration here. Let me go with. I'll go with Marcellus. Why not?
Okay. The leader is going to activate. Bessie, go ahead and draw a card for the leader.
2 with cunning or might.
Sorry, it's a yellow card.
Oh, sorry. And it is player nearest the center of the table must roll a horror check.
Player near
Lucius?
the nearest to the center of the table. That's actually the
Lucius.
fire. For those of you
Oh.
playing along at home, the center of the table is this little burned out fire.
Still Lucius, all right.
And
Should be
yeah,
Lucius, yes.
it might be. It might be 12. Nope, it's Marcellus. Is only 10 inches from it.
Okay.
Yeah, Lucius is a little bit further away. Okay, so Marcellus will have to roll a horror check. That's going to be
Aye.
on a D10, Bessie.
All right.
D10.
Fine.
You need a 4 or better, and you passed it. All right. So Marcellus can
peasy.
continue his activation. And
Okay.
you want to go for that plot point?
Yes, sir. The plot point, please.
Okay. All right. So you move into contact, draw his peril.
2 with cunning or might.
2 with cunning or might. He's got 3 die 10 in might. That'll get him 3 die 10. I don't see any other cards that are going to help you right now.
I'll use the might.
Okay. 3 die 10, Bessie. Need 2 successes here.
Got
And
it.
she got it. So you're past the peril, and now it's the plot point. 1 with cunning. Ah, she found his weak spot with 2 die 8 in cunning. You only need 1 of these, though. Only need 1. Can he convince her to come along? And he does, and that completes the first plot point.
Woohoo!
He's going to get a blue card for his effort, a random reward card. So, Sean, these are the 10th anniversary reward cards. So you may not have this card in your collection. So I'm going to just show it to you right here. So what it says is once per turn, you can discard, and this only applies to Marcellus. You may discard to gain a +1 dice to dodge or cunning, and that bonus lasts until the end of the turn.
Oh, good. Cool.
So he's got that. So that's kind of nice to help his.
It is a just reward.
Yeah. So
And-
actually, we do need to. You also have a lucky break in your hand. So
Yes,
when
sir.
you pass a challenge, you can draw two cards.
fortune.
Would you like to do that? We forgot that earlier.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use that now.
Okay, you got a clear shot and an unseen peril.
Okay.
Hey.
Clear shot and unseen peril.
Unseen peril.
And a clear shot.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Man, we're getting a lot of today.
Oh my gosh. Really?
Well, I just saw, and then they mentioned.
Okay. Let's see. All right, you've only activated 1 character so far. I'm going to go ahead and take that plot point off of there. And now you still have 2 characters to activate, and both of them are engaged. Do you want to activate Lucius next, or do you want to activate the Draugr next? Or I'm sorry, Porcius.
Let me go ahead and fight that Lucius battle first.
Okay, so as soon as he activates, the fight is on. Oh my gosh, this is going to cost big time over here. So that'll give you 3 die 8 to brawl with.
Are we doing breakaway?
Or I don't know. I don't know that breakaway is really going to help him.
I don't know.
No,
Just
I'm just going to fight him.
Okay.
He's 3 die 6, right?
He is 3 die 6, and you're 3 die 8. Okay, here we go. Oh, you don't like to do
No,
that.
sir.
All right, go ahead.
I don't like it.
3 die 8.
Yes.
5 and a 6. Okay. Let's see what the Draugr gets. All right. You got
Damn.
2 sixes.
2 sixes.
So you could block one of those, but that means you would have to give up one of your own dice to do that. And you really need both of your hits to try and cause any damage at all. So are we just going to go with the take them all situation here?
Yes, sir. I'll
Take
take my
all right.
I'll take my bets on the health check.
Okay, so you're going to get an extra dice to do that.
All right.
So you need 2 successes here. And
Yes,
you got
all
it. You
3.
were not
Woo-hoo.
injured, but let's see if the Draugr goes down.
Oh, he will.
He does.
And he does.
It will.
And in this scenario,
Yes.
they are automatically removed from play. But he held you up for a turn over there, and that may be enough to not recover
I'm gonna
from.
go check on the.
Okay.
Oh wait, child.
We still haven't activated Porcius. So Porcius over here.
Porcius. We'll do battle.
When he activates, the fight is on. Porcius has 3 dice 6 in Brawl, and the Draugr has 3 dice 6. And that's the fight. Unless you wanted to choose to dodge, in which case you only get 1 dice 6, or you could use your breakaway. I don't know which way you want to go here. What do you think, Sean?
I'll go ahead and fight the fight, because I mean, if I free him up, he could and move back, he could attack.
Yeah. Okay.
My
So
main
here
character.
is Porcius attacking. 1 success, a 6. Let's see what the Draugr gets. Draugr got a 4 and a 5. So at this point, there's no reason your 6 won't be able to hurt the Draugr. So there's no reason not to cancel one of its successes.
Cancel, yes, sir. Cancel
so you'll
one.
have to make a 1 dice health check. You're going to get 2 dice to do it on. See if that Scudum saves you. And yes, indeed, you are not injured. Well, you'll get another shot at that guy, and we're going to go ahead and do that right now. So the fight continues. All of your characters have activated, and here we go. The Draugr is now down to rolling 2 dice. Do you want to try to dodge here, or are you going to fight with 2 dice or dodge with 1 dice?
Oh, you know me. I'm going to fight.
Okay. Draugr attacks. Gets a 5 and a 4. Porcius fights back and gets 2 3s. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. So 2 hits against him. You're going to get to roll 3 dice 6. And you got the 2 successes you needed. Porcius is continuing
locked in battle
there with that Draugr. Yeah. Yeah. And then I have another one, another Draugr. You're actually getting rid of my monsters though.
At the gate?
Yeah. He's going to come up behind Marsalis and come into contact with Marsalis. So now this is going to be tricky. He's coming at you. A 3 dice 6 is what he's rolling. You could launch your javelin at him with javelin or brawling will be the same. You'll either get no, javelin will get you
3. Brawl will get me 4.
But you'll get that short range bonus. So either way, it'll get 4 dice. So you'll either get 4 die 10, or you can dodge with 2 die 6, or you could use that breakaway. I don't know what you want to do here. What do you think?
Now, if I break away, I can move in any direction. So let me break away and go 3 inches towards the plot point at the gate.
Okay. He's going to go ahead and choose to dodge.
Slip.
And that's going to move you 3 inches towards the plot point at the gate. Okay. All right, here we go.
Win in Germania.
Let's see. That means that's going to end the turn. I only have 2 Draugr left in play. That's going to end turn number 2, and we are now starting turn number 3. You're going to get a new card. The new card is called Disarmed. Disarmed. Cannot shoot or place a burst. So that's another good card to discard.
Disarmed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
When an enemy takes one or more hits, the enemy cannot shoot or place a burst for the remainder of this turn.
And
Oh,
the
well, that's a good card
can't
right
do
there,
that.
man.
Yeah. Yeah. Good one to discard. Yeah. So the first character that you activate is going to get a yellow card. Who's it going to be?
Oh, so I pushed Lucius's luck or Porcius's luck. Let me I know this sounds crazy, but let me go with Porcius.
Okay, Porcius gets a yellow card. I'm going to do this one right here. Unseen danger. The character nearest to the center of the table
Again.
must roll for a peril. And that's going to be Marsalis. Again.
Marsalis still.
7. Yep. All right. Random peril. This isn't really that bad. Since it's happening now during someone else's activation. 1 with might. You've got 3 die 10 in might. Something through the fog is clawing at his leg. Sorry about the cough, guys. Wonder if I have a cough drop.
Oh, look at that.
All right, so you pass it and you can continue your activation. Let me check and see.
That's Lucius.
You are not within 6 inches of the plot point.
Oh no, I'm still fighting Porcius there though.
What'd you say?
I started with Porcius.
Oh, yeah.
I still got to fight that. I got to
Yeah,
slay that Draugr.
Fight. Yeah, we have to do that fight over there. Okay, so you've got 3 die 6. And the Draugr has 3 die 6. Here we go. Oops. 3 die 6 from Porcius. Checking your cards. Okay. Oh my God. Wow. I don't know if that's registering on the camera yet or not, but that's what
Not
we call
yet.
three ones.
Come on.
3 1.
Ah!
Wow.
This is a tough fight.
Draugr gets 2 6s, and that means Porcius is going to have to pass a 2 dice health check. He gets an extra dice to do it, and he does not pass it, and Porcius is down. Porcius goes down. Oh boy. Okay. Who are you going to activate next?
Well, let me go ahead and activate, send Lucius to the plot point.
Okay. He activates. You've already done your yellow card, so we're going to put him over here so he's kind of closer to the nearer plot point. And here is your peril. The peril is 1 with might or finesse. He has 3 die 8 in finesse, and he only needs 1 of these. And he got it. Okay.
Nice.
Passed the peril, and now he moves on to the plot point. 1 die 6. That is not Lucius's strong point. He has 2 die 6 and 2 die 6 in might. Here it is. Need 1 of these. And he got it.
Woohoo!
He got the 1 success that he needed. The plot point is passed, and he's going to get himself a lovely blue card. Bessie? The blue card says, instead of rolling for a recovery check for this character, you may discard to automatically pass the check.
Oh, that's nice.
So that will help keep him alive. Of course, he's already indomitable.
Oh dear.
What?
Porcius is down.
Porcius is down.
Oh.
So the only character that has not activated yet is Marcellus. He is slightly over 6 inches from the plot point. That's going to leave him 1 inch short. Does he want to go ahead and move 6 inches towards the plot point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You move your 6 inches towards the plot point. And then you might as well lob a javelin back the other way.
That's my plan, sir.
At that Draugr.
Yes, sir.
So you have, you're not at short range now, but you are a pretty good tosser of Pelum. So you got a 3 die 10.
Three successes.
Got 3 successes. Woo! 3 successes means the Draugr is going to have to roll a 3 dice health check. And it is down and it is removed from play. That means I only have 1 Draugr left in play right now. I only have 1 Draugr left, and it's over here chewing on Porcius. And that's where we're at, is my 1 Draugr. Let's see if I got 12 inches to Marcellus.
No,
I sure do. I sure do. I sure do. So this Draugr is now going to activate. Would you like to play an unseen peril on him?
that unseen peril. He's going to trip.
Okay.
Porcius will thrust his gladius into him as he goes by.
There you go. So the random peril is 2 with might or finesse. They actually have a decent might.
Darn it.
2 die 6 in might. So, Bessie, 2 die 6. Got to make both of them?
No, it
Did
didn't.
not. So it will take 2 hits. Roll it. 2 dice health check. And Porcius, it passes the health check, and the Draugr does not go down. But because it failed the peril, it ends its activation there. All right, we're about to start turn number 3. This scenario is going to go fast, and it's just not a lot of room to dawdle in this one. There is a recovery check though.
Yeah.
Porcius. Is Porcius going to get back to his feet?
Yeah, he is.
That unseen peril's gone. Is Porcius going to get back to his feet? Roll it. Show me a 4 if you want to get Porcius up.
Porcius needs a new pair of sandals.
It's a 4. It's a 4.
Porcius, you scramble back to your feet. Now the question here is, does Porcius want to come up and remain in contact with this Draugr, or does he want to back up an inch? What do you think, Sean?
So he wants to kill this thing. So
okay, just going to stay in contact.
Actually, yeah, his brawl. Well, even if he shoots you, they're the same. So yeah, I'll stay in contact.
Well, they're not the same once you apply the short range bonus. So if he backed up an inch, he could throw his.
He's 2d6 for a shoot, right? So if he backs up, he's 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the better route, isn't it?
Yeah, let me do that.
Okay. So you, when you recover, but now what you're going to have to do is decide who's going to be the first character to activate, because they're going to get a yellow card.
Oh, I'm going to sacrifice Porcius again and see if you guys.
Porcius, give the man a yellow card.
Oh, it is.
Oh, a monster appears. Place 1 level 2 denizen 2 die 6 inches from the center of the table in a random direction. Give me a distance. Finally got another fella on the table. 11 inches in a random direction. 11 inches in a random direction, and it is
Ooh,
almost
Lucius?
off towards Porcius. 11 inches. Oh, it comes up between Porcius
That's
and that
Lucius.
plot. Oh, Lucius. Yeah, it comes up over here in between Lucius and the plot point. So he sees it stepping out from behind that tent there. All right. And that was Porcius. So we can continue his activation. Does he want to back up another few inches before he throws his Pelum?
Yeah, as long as he stays in close range, I
Yeah.
can move
Yeah.
back.
So if you back up 3 inches, that'll put you about 4 inches from the zombie, from the Draugr. And not only will you get a short range bonus this time, but you'll also get the short range bonus when it rushes you if it doesn't go down. So 3 dice 6. The other good thing about it is that it's completely safe because the Draugr cannot dodge and it cannot throw anything back. So it's just going to, let's see it, Bessie. Let's see what you can get here.
2 successes.
2 successes. That means the
That's all I
Draugr will have
need.
to roll it. 2 dice health check. 2 dice health check.
Yes.
And it goes down.
And
This
out.
scenario, the denizens
Bye-bye.
automatically are removed from play. I only have 1 Draugr left. So Porcius is done. You still have Lucius and Marsalis. You have your leader and your sidekick. What are they going to do?
Marsalis is going to go to the plot point.
Okay. Marsalis moves up to the plot point. That's only an inch away. He moves into contact. Let's get that peril.
Oops, sorry.
The peril is 1 with finesse. And he has 3 die 10 in finesse. All right, Bessie, let's see it. 3 die 10 to pass the peril. The old merchant over there wheels around.
Got
he
it.
does. Oh, just barely by the skin of his teeth.
Such a trap. 2 with cunning or might. Man.
3 die 10 again. 3 die 10 again. Checking cards. Don't see anything. Cunning
Or might.
Cunning or might.
We could discard, but I
What
think
did you
that
add?
would get him up to the same.
Yeah, it's still better with his might.
Okay.
He's still better with his might. So 3 die 10 is better than 3 die 8.
Okay.
So let's roll it.
All right.
Roll big.
Got it.
Got the 2 successes he needed. It is completed, and he's captures another plot point, and he's going to get another blue card. Bessie, go ahead and draw it.
It is.
So now he can discard.
Don't need that.
Now he can discard to gain a +1 to his brawl or his might, and that bonus will last for the rest of the turn. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. All right. So he's got a lot of skills covered at that point. Finesse is maybe, I guess, the weak point. But so all we have left is Lucius.
Mm-hmm.
What's Lucius going
will
to do? Move 6 inches towards the Draugr and throw a javelin?
Yeah, that's the plan, I think. I think that's probably.
Yeah.
So I'm going to set you about 6 inches from the plot point. Or you could just simply rush it. But, I mean, the safer thing is to throw the Pelum at it. So you are within 6 inches of the plot point. So if you can clear that guy out of there, you can make it to that plot point. Here we go.
What is it? What does he have?
3 die 8 +1 for the short range. So he's going to have 4 die 8. 4 die 8.
Two successes.
2 successes, and that's what he needed. But
Pick
let's
it
see
down.
if it's enough. Let's see if it's enough.
Oh, son of a
with
bitch!
both of them, and the Draugr does not go down.
Dang it.
Mm.
Ugh.
All of your characters have activated. I only have one Draugr left in play. When it activates, it will rush at Lucius. So his better bet is now to go to, he can either dodge with 2 die 6, checking your cards. Okay. He can either dodge with 2 die 6, or he can
Shoot.
shoot
Shoot.
with 3 die 8.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Because you would lose a dice and then you would gain it back. So all right. So 3 die 8 is the shooting. So as the monster rushes at him,
Son.
1 success.
Ah,
I
don't know.
A 6, and you're not the active character, so it's not, that 6 isn't gonna be any help at all. Remember that, boys and girls. Lucius is not the active character here, so the monster has control of the blocking, not Lucius. The monster will not choose to block. Couldn't, even if it wanted to, for multiple reasons. So both characters will have to pass. No, the monster will automatically ignore
Yep.
that 1 hit.
Yeah.
So the monster is okay. Lucius will have to pass a 1 dice health check. Oh, this is bad. This is bad because that means Lucius is now tied up again.
passed it.
Lucius is not injured. This is bad over here.
You're
Lucius
bad over here.
has got tied up again. Oh, man. We are running out of time. It's time for some recovery checks, and we don't really have any to roll. So that's simply going to end the turn. There are 3 turns left, and time is running out. Time is running out. 1 card to draw for Sean. Sean, the card that you're adding to your stack is called Free Pass.
Oh.
So instead of rolling for a challenge, or
Smart.
instead of drawing a challenge card, you can use this Free Pass to automatically pass it. All right. Now, who's going to activate? We almost need, I don't know. Like, Marsalis is way far away. If he could run.
After we get this last one, what happens?
The last plot point?
Uh-huh.
The major
After-
plot point comes on. How
Where
far
at?
is he?
Yeah.
Is he 12?
I think it's like 13, 14.
What are you asking me?
Where does
Yeah.
the major come in?
The major plot point comes in 1 die 8 inches from the center of the table, which is this fire. 1 die 8 inches from
Okay.
that fire.
Okay.
So if you get a good bounce, I mean, it could land near somebody. But right now, Marsal, it will not appear until that
Right.
last survivor is picked up. This is bad. This is really, really bad. Lucius getting tied up 2 turns in a row where he was not able to progress.
I should have rushed him. That would have done the business. Let me go ahead and move.
And Marsalis, because he is armored, he is not within range to rush. You
Right.
just about have to move Marsalis 6 inches in this direction. But you have to decide, who do you want to move first? Who do you want to activate first? Is it Porcius?
Let me fight
Marsalis?
Lucius first. Let me take care of this last Draugr first, and then I'll go from there.
Right. All right.
No, he
that'll
gets a
open
yellow
it up.
card.
Yeah, he's going to get a yellow card. Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Okay. Bessie, draw that yellow card.
Oh, God.
Another monster appears.
Yes. Well, let's put
2
this
die
one at the
6
back of
inches.
the table, though.
2 die 6 inches from the center of the table in a random direction. It is 8 inches in a random direction. So it's actually going kind of off this way. What did I roll on?
8.
8. So it's another 2 inches off this way.
This way.
So it's hiding off over here.
Subtle.
Right here. This is the new one that showed up. All right. Well, so Marsalis could could rush that thing. He could. Oh, who activated?
No,
Who drew
Lucius.
that? That was Lucius.
Lucius, so he's got to fight now.
Yeah. So now he's got a fight on his hands. Now you have to decide: are you going to brawl or are you going to try to dodge? You only have 2d6 in dodging. Yeah.
No,
3d8 in brawl.
He's gonna brawl it.
Okay.
Well,
so it will have 3d6 and you will have
if he
3d8.
dodge, yeah. Let me do that.
Okay. 3d8 from Bessie. One success will do a little bit of diddly and a handful of squat.
You're a squat.
You can use that 4 to block one of his 4s, which is its only use at this point. That means you're going to have to pass a 1 dice health check. You get 2 dice to do it.
Yeah.
Got it.
And you got it. All right. He activates. He fights the Draugr, but it remains in contact with him. Now who's going to go? This is so tough. So you got Porcius over there. Marsalis could rush this monster.
Can he rush even? I thought he couldn't rush because of the armor. Or what does the armor do?
That's the only time that he's allowed to move over 6 inches is when he rushes. So that's when he can actually move up to 12 inches.
And he's within?
Yeah. Yeah. So although that thing is 10 inches away, that would get you within, if he can deal with that thing, then that would get him within rushing range of the other monster as well.
Yeah, but it takes him away.
It does kind of take him away from the fire, but at this point, the major plot points are not going to show up unless somebody gets over here and takes out this minor plot point. So I don't know. You could always have Porcius try to take out this guy in the middle. I don't know. I don't know, Sean. What do you feel like you want to do?
Let me I'm too far from I'm 11 inches from the last plot point, right? With Marsalis?
No, you're more like 15 inches or so.
Oh, 15. Yeah. So that's 2 turns. At least.
Yeah, at least 2. It's more like 3 turns. Yeah.
To get to it, and then that takes me out of range. Yeah. Let me
So 6 inches 1 turn, 6 inches 2 turn, and a third turn just to complete it would be on turn 6.
Yeah, let me rush the Draugr with Marsalis then.
Okay, here he comes. Rar, Marsalis. And that's going to give you 4 die 10. 4 die 10 of beatdown, and the Draugr will fight back with 3 die 10. Three successes. Draugr will roll. Got 2 successes. Well, are you going to risk it here, or are you going to? Hey, I should have given you this option earlier, and it's not too late. Do you want to roll an extra dice of brawl because you? It actually would be good to do, I think, because you.
Yeah, let me go ahead. That's with that reward, right?
Yeah. So use just reward.
Yeah, let me burn that.
Okay, burn just reward and add an extra dice on there. Yes. Okay, so now you have 4 successes, and it got 2 successes. Mm-hmm. How much are you willing to risk? Do you say take them all, or you could block both of its successes? Do you play it risky? And then the choice is how risky do you play it? What do you want to do here? Block 1.
Yeah, let me block
Just-
one.
Okay.
How many
so-
how many hits that I got? Okay, yeah, let me block one.
Okay. So you're going to have to roll a 1 dice health check, and you'll get 2 dice to do it. Okay.
Got it.
You are fine. But now the Draugr has to pass a 3 dice health check, and
Whew.
it failed
Yeah.
just by the skin of its teeth.
He doesn't have teeth.
It goes down. He still has
Man,
teeth.
I
He doesn't
should've-
have
Don't be
nothing.
like that. And the Draugr is down.
Woo!
So now we have Porcius standing over there. Where does he want to go? Does he want to move off in this direction, 6 inches towards the 6 inches towards Lucius?
Let me put him 6 inches towards the fire.
Okay, just 6 inches towards the fire. Put you right here. Okay.
Or yeah, just like there between the tent and the barrel. Well, I'm on late. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So the next thing that happens is the Draugr activates.
Yep.
The Draugr now activates. It's going to roll 2 dice to attack. Lucius, you could either try to dodge with 2 dice 6, or you can fight back with 2 die 8.
I'll
Does
do
he
the
have
fight.
anything to add?
What are you asking me? Does he have a card?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he does have some card, but I don't remember what it is. That's
He
the
has the one that helps his recovery
Okay.
checks.
Okay.
recovery. Okay.
Yeah. He's going for the fight. 2 die 8
Fight,
versus 2
fight.
die 6.
Okay.
Here is the 2 die 6. It got 1 success. And you got 1 success. It's going to ignore that, and it's going to go straight in and make you roll a 1 dice health check.
Got him.
And you passed. You are not injured, but you
Man, that
remain
Draugr.
tied up with the Draugr another turn.
Son of a biscuit.
No worries.
That ends
Turn
the
5.
turn. We have no recovery checks, and we're going to go to turn number 5.
And your card is, and I'm all right.
You drew an I'm all right. You can automatically pass a health or recovery check. Okay. Well,
Who are we activating first?
so if Marsalis ran over here and dropped this Draugr, that would free up Lucius to go after
Yeah,
the
I
plot
think
point.
that's what I'm gonna do,
Okay, here we
and
go.
hope that we don't get another monster or another fog.
Yeah. All right. We're
This-
drawing.
we're
the
turn
yellow
5, right?
card.
Yeah.
This is turn 5. We are almost out of this.
Almost out of
This-
turns.
I know it. Yellow card, Bessie.
Roll a horror check.
Roll a horror check for.
That's a D10, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, son of a
And he
bitch.
failed it. Draw the green card.
Yes, rage.
He is enraged. Marsalis is enraged. And what that means, he can no longer dodge, but he gains a +1 to his brawl and
Oh,
to
no.
his might.
Not +1 or +1 brawl going into
Mhm.
the fight against the Draugr.
Oh,
He is enraged.
he's
Ah!
mad.
And Marsalis leaps over the barrel and comes flying in there.
Praise Mars. Yeah.
Yes, yes, indeed. And that's going to bring us to the fight. So that's going to give you 5 die 10. 5 die 10.
Oh,
The
I can't
Draugr
put
will
that up.
reply with
3.
3 die 10.
All right.
Yep.
Is there anything he can discard to get anything extra?
Yes.
think
You
I-
could discard a card to get a 6th dice. Would you like to discard your clear shot? Or
Yeah, I
disarmed?
don't-
Either one of
I'll-
those.
I'll discard the clear shot. I'm not gonna
Okay. All right.
need it
Clear
at this
shot
point.
goes away. And so 4
4.
successes. 4 successes from Marsalis, a 9, a 10, and 2 5s. The monster,
Enraged.
Bessie, gets a 4 and a 5. How risky do you play this? I think you got to just say
Yeah,
take them all.
I'm raged. I can't dodge.
Yeah. Okay, so he just says take them all. So Marsalis will have to pass a 2 dice health check. He'll get an extra dice to do it. Let's see if he can pass that health check.
He
And he does. So he
yeah,
is
he
not
does. All 3
injured.
of them.
But that Gladius slices into the Draugr. 4 dice health check for the Draugr.
Woo!
And
he's
he
down.
fails. It goes
He's
down
gone.
and is removed from play. At this point, I do not have a single Draugr left on the table. And now,
Lucius,
when
to the plot point.
Lucius activates, he can move into contact with that gal there.
Quit mucking about and get to the plot point.
So now, instead of drawing a peril for Lucius, we can use the free pass. Would you like to do that, or do you want to hold on to your free pass?
Oh, Do I use it now or?
Drawing? It is instead of drawing, so that means you have to use it before the card is drawn.
No, I'm gonna save the free pass because right now my weakest link is closest to the fire, so I might need to use that.
Oh my gosh!
For the major,
he's got to draw a good one here.
Okay.
He's got to draw a low one. He's got to draw a low one.
All
Let's
right,
see it.
ready?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh, a 3 successes.
It's 1.
Oh, okay. Well, it was upside down. 1 success with might or finesse. He has 3 die 8 in finesse.
All right.
Bessie, all you got to do is get 1 success here. This is for the peril. This is for the peril. 1 success. Wait. I should have given you the option to use the free pass again. So, do you want to use the free pass?
No.
Okay. All right. Let's see it.
Got
you should have used it.
baby.
Okay. 3 successes, and the plot point is completed. Give the man another blue card, Bessie.
Woo!
Another blue card. So he can discard to gain a +1 to his finesse or shoot for the rest of the turn. So both of your characters now have 2, or both of your sidekick and your leader both have 2 reward cards. And that means the major plot point now
comes out.
appears on the table.
Oh God.
1 die 8 inches in a random direction.
Oh. Where are you rolling it at?
I'll roll it right here.
All right.
1 die 8 inches in a
no,
random
no,
direction.
no.
So I don't know if I've mentioned it, boys and girls out there, but if you're not a subscriber, you ought to be. Take a moment right now and get subscribed to our little channel. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Take a moment right now and hit the like button. Be sure you have that bell clicked so you get a notification when we upload a new video. Who else do we have on here? We have Nay. Thank you so much for joining today.
Yeah, Charlie and
Stout
Ray.
and Jim
And
and
Kevin.
Ray. Thank you guys so much
I
for
think I saw
joining.
an oog up there earlier.
I find it fun that you could do these semi-historically themed games with the rules. Draugr could easily be early Britons or Mongol. Yes, exactly true. Exactly true. Here we go. So here is my distance and direction. 7 inches towards Marsalis. 7 inches towards Marsalis.
Hey, buddy.
So the major plot point.
Don't stay there.
An old withered crone. An old withered crone steps out of this tent right here and starts gibbering in some archaic language.
Oh man.
Marsalis. So you actually have one character that hasn't activated this turn, and he is he's a little over 6 inches though. It was 7 inches.
Oh, poop.
All right. So he could move towards it though. He could move towards the crone. I want to remind everybody, and I didn't mention this earlier, and I had intended to. Although we used models that look like people for the minor plot points, and even now for the major plot point, they are not characters. In Pulp Alley, we call those personalities. So they don't have a profile, they don't have stats, they don't activate. You can't attack them, they can't be knocked out of play, and all that sort of stuff. So they are simply part of the story. Porcius, do you want to just move 6 inches towards the old crone?
Yeah.
All right. So he is 1 inch away. That ends the turn. We don't have a single monster in play. We don't have any. Marcellus could try to shake off his rage, but that is optional. You don't have to try and shake off your rage. And as a matter of fact, right now, being full of vinegar might be an advantage. The only thing it does is it stops you from being able to dodge. So you might as well hold on to it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might need it.
We're starting the last turn of the game. We are starting what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Last turn of the game. Right here it is. Well, I guess I should have left it in there. Is that what you were correcting me about?
Yes.
Okay. This is turn number 6. If the old crone can be dealt with.
All you gotta do is say, "Hey, girl."
Hey, girl. Hi, girl.
You like my sword?
You want to see my gladius? Here we go. Here is Sean's new card.
I'm all right.
You drew an I'm all right.
Oh, another one.
Yep.
All right.
And now, who's going to activate first? Who's going to get that yellow card?
Who's getting the yellow?
Do you go with Porcius, the sacrificial lamb?
Gotta be, right?
No, I'm going to go with. Oh, man. I got a feeling that glowing fogs are going to come up. So I'm going to start with Lucius.
Oh, okay. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, everybody would be in glowing fog. So the glowing fog at this point would be engulfing pretty much everybody on the table. So everybody's going to take a peril as soon as they activate, in addition to getting a yellow card. The glowing fog was supposed to be moving in from the edges of the table 3 inches each turn. By turn 6, that means the entire table is covered in this strange fog. So every character, sorry guys, I forgot that. So every character will have to take a peril as soon as they activate. Who do you want to activate, Sean?
Yeah, I'm going to start with Lucius.
Lucius activates, he'll take his peril.
Bum, bum, bum. 1 with cunning or might.
1 with cunning or might. He's got 2 dice 6 in both of those.
What?
No,
And Lucius?
3d8
Yeah.
and finesse.
He has 3 die 8 and finesse, but that's not what this card has on it.
Oh.
This card does not have.
Wow.
Yeah. So 2 die 6. All you got to do, Bessie, is roll one of these.
Okay. All right. I thought he was a little beefier than that.
He's a sidekick. He's got a lot of things that are 3 die 8, but those 2 things
are
right
not
there are not.
I don't know if the card's gonna be like, yeah, show me your sword now.
Only need 1.
Got it.
You got it. So he can continue his activation, but first he gets a yellow card.
Okay.
No, yellow card.
Yep, yellow card. A monster.
In contact.
In contact with Lucius.
That's a good place for it to be.
It steps up out of the fog and is in contact. That's going to cost him his. What'd you say?
That's not the right character.
Yeah, Lucius.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. I'm wrong.
Yeah. Okay. So Lucius, a monster, steps out of the fog and is in contact with you, and you're going to have to fight it. You cannot use your Pelum for this, and you're going to have to fight
you just
with your
there.
3-die-8, and it has 3-die-6 at you. All right, roll it, Bess.
All right.
Jupiter's throne.
2 6s and a 4. I think Lucius just got ripped in half.
So sorry.
You can use your 6 to block a 6.
Can we do
and
it?
that means you're going to have to. Oh, and instead of rolling a health check, would you like to use your I'm all right?
Ouch.
Yeah.
Because that was a mistake.
Yeah. What is it? Did he have an extra on his reward though? I forgot what his other reward was. It was like
finesse and shoot. So that's not what you were rolling.
No.
And neither of them are going to get you there.
Yeah,
I'll go ahead and with recovery.
Let me go ahead with the I'm all right. Well,
Okay,
actually, it doesn't matter. I'll burn an I'm all right.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It really, at this point, it doesn't matter.
But I might need. Well, yeah.
So the next character that you activate will also.
I'm gonna sit on that. Peril. I'm all right though, so I'll just take his 2.
Okay. He'll take his 2 health check, so he gets an extra dice added in there. So he'll have to try and pass it on 3 dice. 2 of them are a success, and he was not injured in the fight. All right, who's going to activate next?
So they're gonna peril.
Whoever he activates, correct. Whoever he activates. And don't forget that he has that free pass in his hand, too. So I'm going to ask him if he wants to use that instead of drawing it. So, Porcius is activating.
To the crone.
Okay, as soon as he activates, he's going to have to take a peril. Do you want the peril, or are you going to give me that free pass?
I'm going to do the peril.
Peril is
2 with might or finesse.
2 with might or finesse, and he does not have 2 dice in either one of those. Nor does he have 2 dice in dodge. So he's simply going to get ripped in half. He'll go straight to his health check. He'll get 3 dice to do it with, but I need 2 successes here. Or do you want to use the I'm all right?
I'll use the I'm all. Well,
yeah. Again, it really doesn't matter.
It does matter.
His activation is over. Yeah. Use it or no?
No.
Turn 6. He'll just have to pass it the honest way. Go ahead and roll it.
Yep.
Passed
it. He was not injured. So the last character of the last turn. Oh my God. The last character of the last turn.
Okay.
Woo. So as soon as he activates, Sean, you're going to get a peril as soon as you activate. Do you want to use the free pass?
Or do you want to wait for that for one of the 2 other ones?
I'm gonna do the activate. Just go.
Okay, give him the card. 12. You got to roll 12 successes. 2 successes with might or finesse.
He has
he does have a card that can give him a +1 to his might.
Yep, let me do that.
So let's look at this. Let's look at this. My gosh. So you have 3 die 10 to start with. You get an automatic +1 because of the rage he feels.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could discard a card to get a +1 might as well. So discard a disarmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do
disarmed
I do that
goes away?
Do I do that?
That's going to get you 5 dice. 5 dice.
Because it lasts the whole turn. So
there is no possible way that Bessie could fail to roll 2 successes on 5 die 10. Bessie? There you go.
Yeah.
All she has to do is get 2 successes.
That's right.
Okay, let's see it.
Read them and weep.
Oh my God.
See what you do.
It's not all ones like you rolled me, is it?
No, there's 110. That's it.
And that is game.
Somebody's.
And that is game.
Kids, close your ears. Somebody's an asshole.
Oh! My goodness.
Oh, should have used the free pass.
Somebody should have kept his big bazoo shut. I'm not going to mention names, Dave. The historians will say that. Because believe me, we'll discuss it.
Well, I thought we modified the scenario for a single player to go an extra turn. We talked about that prior.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah.
We for just having 3 characters, the fact that the Draugr go out of play as soon as they go down,
yeah,
was
that's
cutting
significant.
through them really effectively. And that's, I had a 10-spot rating on this game. No wagering, sir. No wagering. And that's game. And that's game.
Should have used my free pass. Now, who fails with 5d10?
5d10.
Somebody who gets jinxed.
5d10.
My heart is broken. I'm so sorry.
1 success on 5d10. I'm not sure what the odds are there, but it's somewhere well below 1% of a chance. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for playing today, Sean. That gives us a reason. The old crone sitting there in the middle as Marcellus comes up to her. He sees the old crone. Her shape kind of shimmers, and then a strange, like, flock of raven birds suddenly bursts out from where she's standing, and these ravens fly up, and the crone is gone as the birds all fly
Bye,
away.
kids.
Mars! Ah. Lucius, did you see that? Oh.
Yes, very cool. Very cool.
That's
so, yeah.
The last Legion carries over to another week. Oh!
Yes. Yep. Exactly. Very cool. So a big thank you to Sean for playing with me today. If you'd like to do this with us on a Sunday, you ought to get signed up to play. And send us an email or a message on Facebook and say, hey, I want to give that a try. It's a wonderful way. It really doesn't matter how much you've played, whether you've never played the game before, if you've played 100 times, it's still fun either way. I fail with 5d10. Ask Nay. A big thank you to everybody for jumping on here and playing with us today. The old crone has flown. Yes, indeed. Yeah, nice. I mean, that was all the way down to the last roll of the last turn of the last character's activation. That was really, really cool.
That is pulp. That is as pulp as it's going to get right there.
Yeah. The cliffhanger is the birds fly away. Ah, caw, caw. All right. Awesome. Sean, hang out with me for just a little bit as I say goodbye to everybody. Be sure to get subscribed to our little channel. Hit that like button. Hit that bell. Play us out of here, Bessie. Doodle-a-doo-doo-doo-doo. Bessie. Doodle-a-doo-doo-doo-doo. Dave. Doodle-a-doo-doo-doo-doo. Sean. Doodle-a-doo-doo-doo-doo. And that's